Big deep breath. Stand nice and tall, draw the shoulders down, make the arms really long and straight if you can. And then just let them come forward. Sweep them back up towards the ceiling. Try to lift up through your thighs and squeeze your butt cheeks and take them back down. Nice job. One more time. Sweep up. Take your gaze, look up at the ceiling. Now you're going to come into a little squat, and we're just going to sweep the arms back behind us and come right back up. Long arms, really tall. Happy birthday, Linda.
Happy birthday, Linda.
It's Linda's birthday. She's getting fit. Okay, a couple more sweeps here. Maybe we do them a little quicker. When you pull your butt down, try to move it back. Couple more here, just trying to get some good blood flow to the body. Wake up slowly. Okay, this last one, you're going to hold your arms up. Take your gaze, look up. Now really try to focus on lengthening through the spine. Great job. Relax the arms. Okay, your left arm goes back behind you. The right arm comes up. Spread your fingers. Your palm faces away from you. And switch sides. And again, really trying to improve the mobility in our shoulders. Couple more here. Long and tall with the arms. Nice job. Okay, take the hands behind the head. Pull your chin back so your neck is nice and neutral. And we're just going to rotate towards the left side. Keeping your elbows back, you go as far as it's comfortable for you. And then come back center. Take it over to the other side. Let's be mindful to recruit the six-pack muscles when we begin to rotate. Open up those elbows as much as you can. Come back one more time, going to the other side. Come back center. Now keeping the hands there, please make sure not to pull your head forward. You want to keep your neck nice and long. Give me a little squat. Belly button pulls in towards the spine when you squat down and come back up. Squat down. Keep your knees tracking right over those middle toes. So you want to think about recruiting those inner thighs. Now take the arms out in front, have them parallel to the floor, and squat. Maybe you get a little lower now. Keep your head up, because I don't want you to fold too far forward with your upper body. Couple more here, just warming it up. Lower if you can. Nice job. Couple more, 3. Retract the shoulders and keep them nice and broad. Nice job. Now pull those elbows back. Thumbs are up. You make a little fist. And we're going to fold forward, pushing your hips backwards and come back up. Really get those elbows back behind you. You should be feeling this in your upper back. Sean's giving you the side angle view so you can see how high the elbows are. So when you come down in your forward fold, try to lift them 1/4 of an inch more up towards the ceiling. Keep them by your side if you can. Your legs are as straight as possible. Couple more here. And then we're going to meet in a forward fold. You can let the arms go. Take it all the way down. Feeling nice and weighting in the upper body. Try to retract the shoulders when you're in this position, so we don't let them fall towards the floor. Just nice, easy breathing in and out through the nose here. If you can, you want to have a straight leg. You might not be ready for it, and that's okay. Then you keep them bent. Now we're going to inhale, look up, flat back. You can also take your hands above the knees if you want to support your back. Exhale, fold forward. Hands to the floor. You're going to walk them out to the front of your mat. Step back with both feet to your high plank. Now you're going to pull the chest through your arms to your first down dog. Hold it here and breathe. Now lift up on those toes as high as you can. And bring it back forward to your high plank. Anytime you need to rest or take a break, you can always put your knees down and then join back in when you're feeling ready. Press back, down dog. High on the toes. Pull it forward to your plank. Now put your knees down and we're going to do a nice slow hover towards the floor. You're going to rest your chest on your mat and come up onto your forearms right into a baby cobra. Fire up the glutes in the back. Just relax here and breathe. Nice job. Okay, let the chest come back down. Tuck your toes under, press back up, and meet me in your down dog. Lift up high on the toes. Now you're going to step your left foot up between both your hands and sweep your arms up to the ceiling. Nice job. Hold it here. Really try to get length in the arms. Feeling a nice stretch right here in that hip flexor. Take your gaze, look up at the ceiling. Hold this for a few more breaths. Now we're going to slowly bring those hands back to frame your front foot. You're going to step back to your high plank. You're going to give me a nice slow hover. And now up dog. Nice job. Try to get those shoulders away from the ears. Keep them nice and broad. Lift your hips up first and then take it to a down dog. High up on the toes. And now you're going to bring your right foot up between both hands and sweep the arms all the way up to the ceiling. Really try to get length through your arms. Even if they can't go straight, maybe you can open them a little wider, drawing the shoulders away from the ears. And back to your high plank. Back to your down dog. High on the toes. Left foot lifts up. Come back to your forward plank. If you can, you're going to keep that leg off the mat. Hold it, keep your neck long, don't drop your face. Press back, down dog, leg goes all the way up. High on the toes on your right foot. Bring it forward, keep your leg up if you can. The modification is that you put it down and that's fine. Sweep back, last time. Now we're going to take this left foot forward, bring it up between both your hands, and let's put our right knee down on the mat. Great job. Both hands come to the inside of that left foot. And if you can, take your knee and try to keep it from sticking out to the side. So think about activating that inner thigh muscle to pull it close to the shoulder. So your knee is stacked right over the ankle. Great job. Okay, both hands onto that front leg. Your shoulders are going to be right over your hips. Your toes in the back are tucked under. Just lift that knee up. Great job. Arms sweep up towards the ceiling. Hold this and breathe. Nice, relaxed breath. Take your gaze, look up. Both hands are going to frame your foot. You're going to meet me in your high plank. Give me a slow hover. Option to put your knees down and meet me in your up dog. Press back, down dog. Right leg sweeps up. Pull the body forward, meet me in your high plank. If you can, you're keeping that leg off the floor. Press it back. High on the toes on the left foot. Challenge your body today. Bring it forward. High plank, hold it. Take it back one last time. Let's put that foot down so you're in your down dog. Step your right foot forward, bring both hands to the inside of that foot, and try to pull your right knee in using your inner thigh. So if it's sticking way out, bring it in towards that shoulder, relax the hips, so you're just getting a nice, easy peasy stretch. Keep the toes tucked under on that back foot, because eventually we're going to lift that knee up. Great job. Okay, toes tuck under, knee comes up, both arms sweep up towards the ceiling, hold it and breathe. Take your gaze, look up. Nice job. Frame your front foot, meet me in your high plank. Step it back, hold it. Now you're going to soften your knees, walk your hands back towards your feet, so you're all the way at the end of your mat. Reverse swan dive, all the way back to standing. Nice. And back to neutral alignment. Big deep breath. Slow forward fold, all the way down. Inhale, extend, flat back, look up. Exhale, fold down. Both hands hold on to your right ankle, shin, knee, thigh, whatever you can reach. Sweep your left leg back. One leg balance pose. Now just give me some movement in that back leg. So lift and lower it a few inches up and down, just to make it a little harder to hold the balance. Why not, right? 5 more seconds. And relax that foot down to the floor. Reverse swan dive all the way back to standing. And exhale back to neutral alignment. Deep breath. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, release back down. Walk your hands out. Meet me in your high plank. Soften your knees, walk your hands back all the way to the end of your mat. Hold on to your left leg this time and sweep your right leg back behind you. Now give me some movement with that back leg. Lift and lower it. Try to hold on to the balance. Go a little faster with the movement. And bring that foot back down. Reverse swan dive all the way back up. Arms go up towards the ceiling. And back to neutral alignment. Nice job. Big deep breath. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, release down. Soften your knees. Come up, meet me in your low squat. Low squat, bend your legs. Hands to heart, elbows push back so you feel your upper back work. Maybe you get a tiny bit lower. Maybe you hang out here. As long as you're feeling a lot of work going into these quads. Now, if you've got your butt down, but you're leaning too far forward, try to think about lifting up through your chest while you keep a nice bend in these legs. Now, let's just add a little tiny pulse up and down. Now, as we pulse, let's lift the right heel up so you're on your toes. Keep that knee tracking right in the middle of the foot and switch feet. Left foot comes up. Keep moving, keep your face up. Look up so you're not rounding your upper back. Switch feet again. Switch again. Nice job. All the way back to standing. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Give me a nice forward fold. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, release down. Soften your knees. Walk your hands to the front of your mat. Hold your high plank. Now put your right knee down in the middle of your mat and your right hand in the middle of the mat. You're going to open to the left side of the room. Sweep your left arm up towards the ceiling. Now your back foot can be off the mat to help you balance. I want you to feel stable and then lift that left leg. Hold this side angle. Give me a little pulse with your back foot. Lift and lower. Make sure you're recruiting your six-pack muscles. Okay, keep that leg straight, reach it out. Try to touch the opposite end of the room. Sweep it forward and take it back. Bring it forward and bring it back. Come back, all fours. Whew. That's hard. Okay, same thing on the other side. Left hand down, left knee. You can take this foot and just have it off to the side a little bit. Gives you more stability. Your right leg spreads out. Sweep your right arm up. Right leg is straight. Lift it up. Hold it straight. Point your toes. Press the toes towards the back of the room. Now pulse it up. Lift and lower. Hold it up. Sweep the leg forward and sweep it back. Forward and back. One more time. Forward and back. And now you're back on all fours. Let's let our hips come all the way back. Take a little child's pose. Relax your forehead to the floor. Maybe you grab some water. Take a few sips if you need it, anytime. We're going to just relax here for a few more breaths. Nice. Okay, back up onto all fours. Give me some knees that are directly underneath your hips and tuck your toes under. We're going to just hang out in this bear pose a little bit before we transition. So your knees are going to lift 1 inch off the floor. Hold it, pull your six-pack muscles into the belly button, and now lower the knees, release. Recruit, lift up, hold. Keep your neck neutral, don't drop your face, and lower. One more time, lift up, hold. Now you're going to pull your hips back, walk your hands towards your feet, drop your heels, and come back to standing. Great job. Big deep breath. And exhale back to neutral alignment. Again, big deep breath. And back to neutral alignment. Great job. Inhale. Forward fold all the way down. Inhale, extend, flat back. Exhale, release back down. Walk your hands out to your plank. Step your left foot forward. Sweep your arms up towards the ceiling. Nice job. Hold this, getting a great stretch into that hip flexor. Try to straighten that leg in the back a little bit if you can. Take your gaze, look up. Hands to heart. Step your back foot in and switch legs. Left foot switches back, arms go sky. Really try to challenge the arms here. Try to get them nice and straight. Reach those fingers towards the ceiling. Okay, let's bring the arms parallel to the floor. Now, if your front knee, I want you to have some good distance of width between the front and back foot. So make sure you have that so you don't feel wobbly. Keep your knee behind your front heel and hinge forward. Lots of work going into that hip and butt cheek. Now take your arms, lift them up if you can while you keep hinging forward. Take them down parallel to the floor. Lift them back up. Don't sink into that right hip. Lift your hips up a little bit. Arms come down parallel to the floor. Lift them up. Take them down parallel. Hold it. Now sweep them back behind you and get your chest nice and open. Nice job. Lean a little more into it. Lift up through your hip. Give me a little more height. I don't want you way down here because this is just sinking into that hip. So come up and be stable. Sweep your arms up. You use more muscle when you do it this way. Sweep back. Sweep up. Lean forward. Sweep back. Step in. Deep breath. Back to neutral alignment. One more time, deep breath. Back to neutral alignment. Step your right leg back. Nice. Hands to heart. Make sure you feel stable. Extend the arms out. Lean into it. I'm reaching towards the camera. Lean forward. Arms up. And parallel to the floor. Lift. Nice job. Lower. Lift. Lean in. Lower. Lean in. Lift up. Hold it. Sweep your arms back. Proud chest. High on the toes on your back foot. Sweep up. You got this. And both hands are going to frame your front foot. Step back, meet me in your high plank. Meet me in your down dog. Pull in your rib cage. Left leg lifts. Open up that hip and lift the hip up towards the ceiling. Bend at the knee. Now lift your knee towards the ceiling. High on the toes on your right foot. Let's do the same on the other leg. Lift it up. Hip opens, bend, lift from your knee. Put that foot down. Meet me in your high plank. Left knee to left elbow. Take it back. Right knee to right elbow. Take it back, down dog. Walk your hands towards your feet. Stay in a forward fold. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, release back down. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way back to standing. Great job. Back to neutral alignment. Okay, we're going to challenge our ankle strength and calves. So hands on your waist, stand nice and tall, and come up onto your toes. And then lower back down slowly. Not so easy, right? Lift up and lower down slowly. Let's take the arms out now that you have the hang of it. Lift up and lower. Lift up. Try to go as much as you can and try to keep your feet tracking straight ahead. Look at your feet. Make sure they're lined up properly, hip width apart. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift the arms up if you want to amp this up a little bit. Up on the toes, come down as slow as you can. Press up and as slow as you can. One more time. Lift and lower. Clasp the fingers, pull your right knee into the chest. Stand nice and tall. Circle your ankle. And then change direction. Circle it the other way. Keep switching it up. It's also a good balance challenge. Okay, let's switch legs. Left knee pulls into the chest. Clasp your fingers, get it nice and high, and then work that ankle. Nice big circles, and then go the other way. Great balance, guys. You're rocking it. Okay, back down. Big deep breath. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, release back down. Walk your hands out. Hold your plank. Now you can take your right knee down and your right hand in the center of the mat like we did previously and sweep this arm up towards the ceiling. But to add on to this, we're going to step the right foot back if you want to. Otherwise, you keep your right knee on your mat. It's kind of like participant's choice. If you can, lift your top leg. Hold it, breathe. Lower that foot, hold it for 2 breaths. You got this. Come back, meet me in your high plank. Great job. So now you're going to put the left knee down, left hand in the middle, open to the right. Stay here or step your left leg back. Hold it and breathe. Top leg can lift up. Top leg down. Back to your high plank and meet me in your downward facing dog. Great job. So if we want to get a little tricep work going on here, I'm going to have you bend your elbows. So you're in your down dog. You're just going to lower your elbows to the mat. Elbows come down, press up. You're in a down dog. Lower the elbows and press them up. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Back to your high plank. Great job, guys. Hold it and breathe. Walk your feet towards the middle of your mat and walk your hands back towards your feet. Give me a reverse swan dive back to standing. Great job. Back to neutral alignment. Okay, I'm going to have you step your left foot forward and your right leg back, keeping both of your feet on the floor. Okay, so make sure both heels are on the floor. And maybe you open up your left foot a little to the left so you don't feel rocky. We're just going to walk our hands with straight legs. Down. Straight legs. Try not to bend. You come down as low as you can. Maybe your hands are on the floor. Maybe they're holding onto your shin. Go where it feels good. Your feet should be hip width apart. Flat on the floor. Okay, one hand at a time. Slowly comes back up. Step your right foot in. And let's do the same on that back foot. Step it back. Both feet are flat on the floor. Your legs are straight. You're coming down. You go as low as you can. Once you're there, relax and breathe. Now try to keep your hips even so you're not getting out of square. This is such a good stretch to do every day. One of my favorites. Okay, so from here, you're going to keep your right hand down. You're going to bend your front leg. You're going to take your left hand to your waist, and you're going to lift your left leg and meet me in a side angle pose. Left arm sweeps towards the ceiling. Turn your face and look at the left side of the room. Lift your back leg a little higher if you can. Now take that left hand back down, square your hips for me. So you're lowering the left hip. Both hands together come off the floor and meet me all the way back in standing. Great job. Okay, same thing, other side. Starting out in our pyramid pose, walk your hands down, your left foot's forward, right foot back. Nice work. We're going to soften the left knee. Left hand stays down. Right hand comes to your waist. Come off your back leg. Lift it up. Open to the right side of the room. Right arm goes up towards the ceiling. Lift your back leg a little higher. Okay, that right hand comes down. You're going to square your hips for me. So drop that right hip. Both hands on the floor are going to release off the floor together. Lift them up slowly. Meet me back in a standing position. Great job. That's a good balance challenge. Deep breath. Swan dive down. Inhale, extend, look up, flat back. Exhale, release down. Step, jump, or float your feet back. You're in a high plank. Now you're going to jump your feet forward, pop your hands up. You're in a low squat. Nice job. Okay, hands come down, jump it back, high plank. Forward, low squat. Nice work. Two more. Hands down, jump back. Pop it forward, look up, low squat. One more. Pop it forward and step back to your high plank. Meet me in your down dog. Great job, guys. Woo. Okay, walk your feet to the middle of your mat and your hands back to your feet. Stay in your forward fold. Inhale, look up, flat back. Meet me back in a standing tall position. Nice job. Okay, little sumo. We're going to turn to the side just so both of our feet can stay on our mat. So before we get started here, make sure your feet are lining up. Your toes are in the same line. Thumbs up, make a fist. Pull your elbows back so your chest is nice and proud. Now give me a little pelvic tilt so you feel the recruitment of your six-pack muscles and squat down. sumo squat. If you look at me from the side, my lower back is flat. Mark, try to lift your chest up. There you go. Hold this. Elbows back. Maybe you can get a little bit lower. Hold it. Now from here, if you want to amp this up, arms are going to come up. Hold and breathe. Elbows back. Maybe a little lower. Hands up towards the ceiling. Good job. Hold it. Looking good, everybody. Elbows back. Last one. Give me all you got. Lift up. Are you squatting as low as you can? 3 more breaths here. Yes, you can. And back to standing. Woo. Turn and face forward. Shake out those legs. Great job. Good correction there, Mark. Deep breath. Exhale. Nice swan dive down. Inhale, extend, flat back. Exhale, release down. Walk your hands out. Meet me in your high plank. You can always put your knees down if you're getting tired. The best judge of that is your form. If you feel like you can't hold your form, it's always best to take a modification. We're just going to relax here and breathe. Please don't drop your face. Keep your neck long. This can be equally as challenging if you need to put the knees on the floor. This is your workout. Lift your left leg off the floor. Put it back down. Lift your right foot off the floor. You're almost done. Let's finish strong. Put it down. Left leg up. Left knee to left elbow. Take it back. Put it down. Right leg up. Hang with me if you can. Right knee to the right elbow. Take it back. Both feet down. 5 breaths here. We're meeting in child's pose. Challenge it now. If you're taking a break, join in. And knees down. Great work, guys. Let's meet in a nice child's pose. Relax and breathe. Relax the shoulders. Okay, come all the way back up again. You're just going to sit down on your butt, sweep the legs around forward. They're going to extend out nice and straight. You're going to lie down. I'm not going to do this, so I'm going to have you watch Sean, because if I lie down, you can't hear me. So Sean will just do the move, and I'll talk you through it. So lying all the way down on your back. Sean's going to take both legs up towards the ceiling. Nice. Both legs up towards the ceiling. Can you get your legs straight? Your hips are right over your butt. Now, hands behind your head, lift your shoulders off the earth. So you're holding a crunch position. Do you want to switch now? Nope. So she's giving you a side angle view. Little trembling going on is always a good thing. Now take your left leg, bring it straight down towards the earth. Nice. And then bring it back up. And switch legs. Right one down. Hold the crunch. Can you get up a little higher? Bring that leg back up. Switch again. Nice job. Switch again. Nice job. Pull your knees into the chest and relax. Let everything go. You can turn your head from side to side to release all the muscles in the neck. Great job. Legs back up to the ceiling. Now this time, I want you to think about keeping your head on the floor if you can, and sink your rib cage. So your head stays down and you're sinking your rib cage. Your arms are by your side, your palms face the earth. Lower your left leg 2 inches above the floor. Don't let the ribs pop up. Great job, lift it back up. Switch legs. 2 inches off the floor, your ribs are pressing in. Lift it up. If you want to, you can try lowering both together. If not, you keep alternating one at a time. If your lower back lifts off the floor, you've taken them down too low. Lower and lift. You can always alternate one at a time. Lower and lift. Nice job. Extend your body all the way down along the floor. Take your arms on the floor behind you, and you're pointing your fingertips far away and your toes all the way down. Big full body stretch. Mark, take your arms on the floor behind your head. There you go. Reach your arms as strong and straight away from you. And now pull them in, and let's tuck up into a small knee lift. Pull your knees into the chest, sit up. Feet off the floor. Sit yourself up and take yourself back. And tuck in, sit up like a boat pose with your arms extended out. Take it all the way back. Tuck in, sit up. Pull your knees into the chest. Feel the tummy work. One last time, take it out. Pull it in, hold it. Hold it, tuck those knees in. Lift your arms up, get them over your shoulders. Keep your chest proud. Arms parallel to the floor. Extend your legs out straight. Hold it. Arms up. Nice job, guys. Way to hang. Tuck those knees in. We're almost done. Take the legs out straight. Keep those arms up. Take your gaze up to the ceiling. Pull your knees in. Sit up nice and tall. Give me a little turn to the left and a little turn to the right. Come back left. Come back right. Okay. I'm going to have you come up on your knees. We're going to do a quadratus lumborum stretch. So you start with your knees opened up, hip width apart. I'm going to pull my knees back, my hips back, I mean, so you can see, but I'm not sitting on my feet. Walking the hands out. So the arms are straight, your forearms are not touching the floor. Pull your tummy in. Walk your hands, baby steps, to the right of your body as far as you can comfortably go. Feeling a stretch through your left QL. Nice, easy breathing in and out through the nose. Forearms are not touching the floor, and you've got good distance between your palms. Open them up wider. Great job. Walk them back center. Don't let your hips shift. You got to keep your hips square right on top of the feet. Go to the other side. Baby steps with your hands. Mark, can you go a little further? There you go. Great job. Relax there and breathe. So big stretch for the right side of the body. Bring it back center. Let's come up onto all fours. Tuck your toes under so you feel stable. Give me some nice cat-cow. So round your back, drop your head. Chest comes forward, look up. Do that a few more times. Round your back, drop your head. Big arch in the back. Now let that arch fall. Take your gaze, look up. Should feel a stretch in your six-pack muscles also. One more time, round your back, drop your head. Now come back to a neutral spine. Tuck your toes under, take it back to a down dog. Soften your knees, walk your hands towards your feet, and reverse swan dive all the way back to standing. Great job, you guys. You did amazing. Thank you all for being with us. I hope you have a wonderful Sunday. I've got a bigger screen here now so I can actually see you. So I know that Mark appreciates detection and correction. I know Shirley does. If you want me to give you advice, please just let me know. I'm happy to do it. I don't want to unless you don't want it. So I thank you again. This week, my new equipment is coming. So I hopefully will make the experience even better. I love you guys.